Hello, it's Mo. So believe it or not, I got a request to drink wine, and I'm just telling you, that might be one of my favorite requests I've ever gotten. I'm only half joking, but what a wonderful idea. So I went out and I just happened to notice this a while ago. This is 7, I'm doing it backwards, am I right? 7 days of wine. Obviously they're not 7 full bottles, which is also kind of nice. Appeals to me. So we are going to do some wine tasting. Hope you're down. So on the back it says 7 days of wine. Monday, I'm going to mispronounce all of these, just know that. But I will try, and it's okay. So it says wine for 2. That's debatable. Red, white, and rosé wines, which, you guys, I'm trying to find rose gold satin gloves, and I cannot find them anywhere. If you find some, let me know, because how cool would that be to have a rosé with a rosé? Okay. It says your taste buds will thank you. Premium quality. Monday. You know what? We're gonna open this first, and then we'll check out what all the days are. So, already I have a comment and a complaint. There are 8 holes in 7 days of wine. I understand the math means you have an empty one. But, oh wait, never mind. It says, oh my gosh, is this plus a surprise gift from our winemaker inside? I bet you that's what's in the last hole. I was saying you can't just leave something with a hole. I don't know if there's something in there or not. Let's find out. Well, there is something, but I'm not sure what that is. It might be worth it just for the sound. Okay. Oh. I don't think you can see this very well, but it's a little plug for your wine. I like it. Thank you, winemaker. I actually enjoy that. Okay. Where were we? Monday is it's shall I spell it? I have a funny story. One of my friends had never heard of Chardonnay, and so he pronounced it Chardonnay, and now I sometimes do that too, to the point where I actually have done it in public, and yeah, people think I'm special, which I am. This one may or may not be called Chenin Blanc. Probably not, if I had to guess. Okay, let's see where we start. Is this Monday? No. This must be Monday. You know what? I'm just gonna pull them all out. Okay, so I have them all kind of scattered over here. So I know that you're supposed to have your whites before your reds, so I don't care what the order on the box is. In fact, I just got rid of the box. We're gonna go with what order makes sense to me. So I'm gonna start with the white, and eeny, meeny, miny, mo, get your dad by the toe. I don't care which one wins. We're gonna go with this one because it's a screw top. I'm a big fan of screw top. That probably makes me cheap, but I don't care. It's more convenient. I'm a very functional, convenience kind of person. So this says Doodle, and it's a Pinot Grigio from Italy. Hey, Robbie. He's from Italy, that's all. Anywho, so I'm going to read the back. It says, there's a saying in northern Italy, no meal without wine, no wine without character. And so the Rubicon region's hard-working wine growers have created a delightful Pinot Grigio that meets both needs. It's ebullient. I don't know what that word is. I'm going to have to look that up. Joyful and energetic, full of local character, and a wonderful match for a diverse cuisine. What if you're not eating anything? Is it still good? We're gonna find out. Yeah. A little pop crackle. So first of all, actually, let me put this back on and see if you can see this. If I put it in front of my face, I don't know if you can see that or not. I'm kind of blind, so. Also, shout out to my mom, who you can't really see it. I'll wait till I have a darker color in it, but this is for an RT, respiratory therapist. That's my day job. And there's 3 lines, and the bottom line says good day, the top says bad day, and then the top one says don't even ask. But we're just gonna do little samples, because you know, I have to function a little bit. Oh, that's delightful. That's delightful. I typically like Chardonnays the best, so the white wines are gonna probably be my top dogs. Oh yeah, I poured too much. I did this last time. If you guys have not seen my other video with champagne tasting, I think it was champagne. It was a year ago. And I shot it on my iPhone, so the quality is not so good. But yeah, I did this where I pour way too much, and then I have to sit here and drink it. Life is so hard. So while I'm finishing this, I want to show you guys my little friend here. It creeps some people out, I understand, but I got this from Austria. My mom grew up in Vienna, Austria, and I don't even remember the town that she found this in, but she went there specifically, like way out of her way to go to this one store that has a bunch of these. They're all individually hand carved. None of them look the same as the others, so this is a one-of-a-kind wine topper. And I just thought it was really cute. So anyways, wine topper, which is really important if you drink wine to have wine toppers, unless you finish the bottle in one night, in which case I'm kind of impressed. Okay, I don't want to bore you with everything. So the next one I'm going to do is the other white because I want to. This one is called Pastel Watercolors. That's the brand, and it's from France. I just came back from France a couple months ago now. Bordeaux Blanc. I'm very excited to try this and see if it tastes anything like what I was drinking over there. And if you're new to me in my life, travel is probably one of my favorite things to do ever. It's what makes me feel excited to get out of bed. It's just amazing. You can meet so many wonderful people, and I just love it. I love it. So if I haven't come to your country yet, it's gonna happen sometime. I'm trying to get to I think there's 75 countries that I want to get to before I die, so wish me luck. Oh no, this is one of these. See, this is why screw tops are the best, because now I have to puncture this sucker. And I'm not good at this. I'm actually doing phenomenally well. I'm so impressed with myself. But it's only the first one, so just wait. I don't want to take off my gloves, so I'm not going to. Screw top, I'm telling ya. You guys, I'm not good at opening bottles of wine. I have had lots of practice to think I'd be better, but I'm just not. So that one was really smooth. The rest of them aren't going to be nearly as smooth. So, I heard one time that there's a cork shortage. Is that a real thing, or is that like something made up? Anybody know? Okay. Yay! Drink number 2. Dos. So this is, like I said, from France. And let me read the back. This dry white wine, we'll see, is from one of France's best known regions. Is a refreshing and enjoyable wine with good fruit and acidity in a nice roundness. With or without food. Alright, this wine will be a crowd pleaser. Well, we're doing without. It's embarrassing I spilled, and this is only my second, like, little taster. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay, so this is dry, but it's actually got some sweetness to it, so, yeah, I could see why this would be a crowd pleaser. Are you drinking with me? Because you should. Go get yourself a drink. And if you don't drink, good for you. Seriously, mad props. Highly respect that. Yeah, it's really nice. I didn't show you the bottle. Let me show you the bottle. I like it. So, I'm going to use my wine topper. one of my my friends is scared of my wine topper. It reminds her of Chucky, which I think is possibly one of the most sad. Well, it's probably accurate, isn't it? Now I look at it, but I still think she's cute. So anyways, I put her in a different drawer. So my friend, when she comes over and drinks wine with me, doesn't have to see it when she's getting the bottle opener. Because that's the kind of friend I am. Okay. Delightful. Delightful. Do I need to clean up my mess? Hold please, I'm getting a rag. I'm back. I'm back. So this one I like already just because of the picture on it. So this is a rosé from Spain, and it's called Narwhal. So this very pretty rosé is bursting with cherry, strawberry, and watermelon flavors in a lovely persistent aroma. The wine finishes long and clean with a touch of minerality. Minerality. I don't think I've ever heard that like used that way. That's fascinating. Okay. Let's see if I can do this without cutting myself again. See, if you do it once right, you get kind of confident, and that's when it comes back to bite you. Okay. Life is so much better with sound effects, guys. Just saying. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Do you ever, when you're opening a bottle of wine and you're pushing it down, do you ever pretend like you're like blowing up something, you know, like TNT, and you're like, just me? Not normal. See, I love doing ASMR, but every once in a while, and I love doing glove videos, every once in a while, it's fun to do something a little bit different. This is my a little bit different for the month, I guess. Okay. Do you want to smell? Delicioso. What do you think? Do you get that minerality? What is it? Minerality is. So I'm hoping to taste some cherry, some strawberry, and some watermelon flavors. Wow. I get the cherry. I'm not getting any of the rest of it, but it's delicious. Yeah. So far I have 3 really awesome wines that I will now be drinking the rest of the week. It's gonna be a really fun week. This one says me time. And I've literally brought every single wine topper that I own down here, and I think I'm gonna be one short, which is kind of a bummer. Okay. So now I don't know where to go because the rest of them are all red, and I don't know what. Okay. What we have left is we have a bottle from Spain, France, Bulgaria, and France. Okay. Bulgaria? Did you know they made wine? I did not know this. This is cool. But cab is really heavy, so... Oh, they're all cabs. Not this one. Okay. We're gonna do this one next, because I have no idea what it is. And I'm gonna butcher this. Something of the sun. Puesta de sol. What's puesta? Or am I Spanish speaking, folks? Puesta de sol. I know it's sun, but I don't know the rest of it. Puesta, maybe like, no, that's fiesta. Rest? I don't know. I have no idea. So it says, immerse yourself in this full-bodied red wine. Time out real fast. Does anybody else, when they hear full-bodied, picture Jessica Rabbit? Anytime I'm like, oh, that's a full-bodied wine, I'm like, Jessica Rabbit. I don't think I'm gonna release this video. It's just too weird. Okay, but anyways, immerse yourself in this full-bodied red wine from Spain with distinctive spicy, oh, definitely Jessica Rabbit now, spicy characteristics and plush fruit. Fruit grown in the dusty plains of northern Spain, where there is a long tradition of growing high quality red wines. I love it. I love it. This is great. This is great. I needed an excuse to do this, so thank you. I'm making it to Spain. I've decided that's gonna be like in the next 2 years. I'm going to Spain, and I'm going to Italy, and I'm at least making it to London, and maybe Costa Rica. That's what I want. Just decided right now. Subject to change. But I'm doing it. I want to try to go to 2 new countries every year and 1 new state. There's 50 states in the United States of America. I'm at 30. I have 20 more to go. I have also been to 20 countries so far, and I have a lot more to go. I don't even know. I have a lot more. But I hopefully will have a long, healthy life. Not if I drink the way I'm drinking right now, but so I can make it to all of them. Hopefully. Okay. I'm gonna change my gloves. We're at that halfway point. I brought another pair of gloves over here. I don't know if there's many ladies who watch my channel, but putting on different kinds of gloves feels like when you're little and you're playing dress up. That's why I like wearing gloves. It makes me feel like I can be different characters. And that appeals to me. These ones are, I think just cotton spandex. Just a little switcheroo. You know, those were the light wines. Now I'm getting into the dark wines. So, there we have it. Okay. Wait a damn minute. don't have ADHD. At least I've never been diagnosed with it, but sometimes I feel like maybe I do. Okay, what's happening? See? I lost the power. Oh wait, here we go. You know what? I wonder if I can just do it without doing that. Let's find out, shall we? We're going on this adventure together. Okay, let's see if I can blow up this dynamite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No big deal, but that worked. Excellent. Okay, where were we? Whoa. My little heart went pitter-patter real fast. Okay. Oh. Okay, so this is supposed to have spiciness to it. Let's see. Cheers. Oh, that's cool. You can see my face in there. Oh, okay. It's on the back. It's on the back. You get your, like, forward. Okay, first of all, I'm not a sommelier, whatever that is, so I don't really know what I'm talking about, but, you're supposed to have forward notes and backward notes. Maybe some tweener notes. I'm not sure. But the back part's spicy. It's not only spicy, but it's actually still very smooth. I like it. I didn't think I was gonna like this one, you guys. I do. I really do. Alright, Spain. Spain, you are doing some things. Some good things. Keep it up. This sort of has like a Pinot Noir vibe. Like it's a light red. I picked the right one. Just by chance, because I never heard of this wine before, but I picked the right one. It's a Tempranillo. 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 Sounds good if you say it fast. I'm really sorry that I'm butchering all the languages right now. Okay, this is my other wine topper. It says Washington on it. Washington State. Because that's where I was born and raised. In Washington State. Clear across this beautiful country from where I currently am, which is North Carolina. And then I also spent a decade in Las Vegas, so let's see, I'm going to do this backwards. If this is the United States, which, yeah, okay, so Washington State is this one right up here. Am I doing this right if it's for you? Yeah, I think so. So Washington State's here, California's like over here, Nevada's like right here. So Washington, I did some time in Idaho, but Washington, Idaho, Washington, Nevada, and then I'm like all the way over here. Like all the way, almost from one corner to the other, almost. There's your quick geography lesson. If you are still watching this, I am impressed. I'm not gonna lie, this one, if I release it, it's not gonna do that well. But I think if I do release it, there's gonna be one person out there who's like intrigued. Okay, we're gonna go with the France. There's two France, and they're both Cabernet Sauvignon. So do I do the one from Bordeaux, or do I do the one that doesn't tell me where it is from? We're gonna do Bordeaux. Bordeaux. So my dad, when we went, so I went to France, I just said that, but with my parents and one of their best friends. So it was, my mom is 67. She's 67. My dad is 75. Right? Yeah. And they're friends somewhere around there. So it was me and that was way crooked. This is not a good dynamite one. I'm gonna make the sound effect anyways. Anyway, so I went with them. My dad is a big fan of red wines, so he was very, very excited to have Bordeaux everywhere we went. Oh, I didn't show it to you. I'm sorry. It's Paddock and Post. And I didn't read the back. God, I'm failing. Cabernet is the king of wines. I'm lying. That's not what it says. It says Cabernet is the wine of kings. Okay. And sunny hillsides of France are where we find its most classic expression. Book your flight with Paddock and Post, an old school aristocratic Cabernet balanced by enough robust fruit to please the modern palate. Raise your glass and prepare for takeoff. Oh, now we are talking my language. We're going on a trip? I love trips. Where are we going? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Cabernet Sauvignon. I love the glug. I love the glug. Glug, 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 glug. But it always sounds like you're pouring like an insane amount, but it's just this much. It's like not much. Okay, so this is definitely darker than the other one. Makes sense. Cabernet Sauvignon. Ooh, I get like some fig. This might be the most fig wine smell I've ever encountered. Cherries, fig. Ooh, maybe like a chocolate vibe too. Someday, I would love to do this with somebody who is that term that I always mispronounce, sommelier, or whatever they are called, like the experts with wine, but like in a total casual setting, not like you're at a winery and they're doing their job. Like I want to be like, hey, I bought this 7-pack of wine, let's drink and you tell me, you know, what you get out of it. I think that'd be really fascinating. Are any of you sommeliers? I heard you had to go to school for that, like an intense school for that, which I find really fascinating. Also, guys, I think I just got to the point where I'm tipsy. Even with just little tiny bits of wine. I've been trying to keep it small, but I'm feeling it now. I didn't have anything to drink before this either. I'm a lightweight. I'm a lightweight. I'm a lightweight. Anyways, so maybe that's what they meant. I just took flight. Full circle. Man, they're smart, aren't they? How'd they know? How'd they know? I have to admit though, the write-up on the back doesn't really make sense with their logo. Their logo is like it looks like a farm windmill thing. I mean, I know I showed it to you, but look again. It's like a farm windmill thing. So it's not very like travel oriented. Book your flight and prepare for takeoff. There's 2 references on flying, and yet the logo isn't. So there's that. Not sure why, but Cabernet is the wine of kings. One of the coolest things that we did is we went to the Palace of Versailles, which was 20-minute maybe train ride outside of Paris. Oh my god, if I ever go back to Paris, I want to go there again with, you ready for this? I want to be so extra. I want to bring a full-on ball gown with, that's right, satin gloves and a tiara. I want to be like just obnoxious. And I hate people staring, so I really don't like that kind of direct attention. I'm an introvert that happens to be a little bit extroverted, but I'm an introvert, so that kind of attention really makes me feel uncomfortable. But this place is so amazing. It's gorgeous that it would be worth it to get some incredible photos done, just dolled up. It would be worth it. I'd put up with people looking at me for that. Yeah, but that would be cool. If you haven't gone and you live relatively close, it's worth it. You don't even have to go inside if you don't want to. The gardens are incredible. The inside's incredible too, but the gardens just were magic. And this was so cool. I'm a little bit of a geek. So the gardens, this is back in, I think it was, I'm gonna butcher this. Was it Louis the 16th? I think it's the 16th. The Sun King. I just get my numbers confused, but the Sun King. He's the one that kind of made this whole thing. He would pay symphonies, musicians, to go into his garden, and they'd be hiding behind, or not hiding, they'd be concealed within these hedges, these tall hedges, so that nobody could see them. And as the guests for these different parties and balls would come through, they'd play music. And we live in an era where we have speakers everywhere, we have phones that play constantly, music is, and noise is everywhere, right? So it's not so weird for us to wander someplace and hear music. But back then, you don't have that. Whatever music you're hearing, you can normally look around and find where it's coming from, right? It's coming from this person playing an instrument and I can see them. But he would hide them. And so you'd walk into these gardens and you would just be overwhelmed by this incredible music. And you would think, I would assume, they mentioned this, that it came from heavens. It came from the heaven above. Celestial music. How cool is that? Also, the Sun King was really big into ballet too, and a lot of our ballet comes from him. I didn't learn that there. I have a degree in dance from a long time ago, and he was one of the people that really pushed ballet to being what it is today. So he was a really big fan of the arts, and I love that. I love that. Tangent. See, maybe I am ADHD. I don't know. I don't know. I do get distracted a lot. But that's okay. I think that's okay. Alright, this one, it's hard to get through red wine for me, so I'm gonna have to do like little tiny amounts. I only have 2 more left. Yura gets bored. Oh my god, this is 44 minutes. Wow. Good thing I'm never gonna release this. Okay, so I know the one I'm gonna do next because of the picture. I'm sure you can understand why. It says The Traveler. Me, that's me. I travel. It's me. Although I've never traveled in a hot air balloon, which is what's pictured, and that would be terrifying. I was gonna say really cool, but then I thought about it and I was like, no, that's terrifying. It'd be cool when you came back down and your feet were on solid ground. Then it would be cool. At the beginning, middle, terrifying. I don't like, I'm scared of heights. Ooh, that's not a good sound. I am scared of heights. But I also feel like life is a collection of experiences, and I'm trying to collect as many as I possibly can before I die. So I do want to do it. I'm just terrified at the same time. Are you ready to make the noise with me? 1, 2, 3. I imagined you guys did, and it was fantastic, so bravo. Bravo, bravo. We only have 2 more. I'm so sorry. This is... Okay, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Very dark in color. Almost matches my gloves. Oh, I didn't read the back. Okay, it says... Oh, this is a Merlot. It says Cabernet. Our French Merlot epitomizes old world charm in a wine that is both rich yet bright, full-bodied, Jessica Rabbit, yet supple, also Jessica Rabbit, dark-fruited yet elegant and savory. Its layered mouthfeel and soft rounded edges are a fine testament to the heights that southern France, oh dear God, I don't know how to pronounce that. We're going to just say southern France's region can reach with Merlot. 2 thoughts. 1, I'm pretty sure it says Cabernet Sauvignon. Yeah, it does. So I'm not sure why they're talking about Merlots, unless that's the same thing and I've been lied to my whole life. Other thought, oh, it's gone. I'm on my last wine stopper, guys. But they gave me one. Oh my god, yes. They gave me a wine stopper for my last one. How did they know I had 6 and needed 7? That's fantastic. Nice job. I was gonna say something about it, but I don't remember, so. I remember now. Who writes this stuff? It has to be a poet, right? I mean, who writes the labels of all these wines? They're fantastic. They're almost sexual in a way. Can I say that? Is that a thing? They're borderline erotic, aren't they? Old world charm in a wine that is both rich yet bright, full-bodied yet supple. I mean, what? Maybe that's what I need to do. I should just start reading wine labels. Anyways, okay, so this one is I don't like this one as much. That's disappointing. You're the traveler. I'm supposed to love you. It's probably my least favorite. It's still good. I'm still gonna get around to drinking it if it doesn't go bad because I have 7 bottles to drink now. It's my least favorite. Where's the spit cup? Guys, we have one more, and this is gonna be an hour-long thing if I even release it. I saved this one for last because it's from Bulgaria. That shouldn't be like a statement by itself, but I didn't know that they had wine, and I think that's really amazing. I didn't know that. So, it feels like a little bit of an underdog. I don't know if that makes sense. Everybody likes an underdog story, don't we? Don't we? Is it just me? I don't know. Okay. Also, it says crushed. By this point, I'm feeling a little crushed. Also, wine joke. Love it. Love puns. Puns are great. I was really close to my grandparents on my mom's side. I was gonna say my mom and dad's side. That would be incest and gross. On my mom's side, I called them Opa and Oma. My mom, like I mentioned, is from Vienna, Austria. Well, I'm lying. She was born in the US, and when she was 5 or 6, she moved over there. So she was raised over there. In fact, her and I are going to her high school reunion. I don't remember what year. She's 60 something. I don't know, math is hard right now. Anyways, so we're going to her high school reunion over in Vienna this year. I'm her date. My parents are still together, but my dad has been to Vienna many times, and he opted to stay behind to go visit some places that he's never been before, which I understand. So I'm her +1. Lucky me. I get to go travel. Anyways. What was I saying? Holy shit. This is why I may be ADHD. There was a point, and I don't remember what it was. Traveling, Opa and Oma, I was close to them. Opa, specifically Opa, I don't remember. This is embarrassing. Let me read you this one. Oh, I remember now. I looked at the label. So Opa loved puns. Like, he was the original dad joke guy. Holy cow. And he, this big old belly. He reminded me a lot of Santa Claus growing up, except for he was more close shaven, but bright blue eyes, or at least the depiction of Santa Claus, because, you know, but growing up where I did, the depiction of him was a big old guy, white hair, big beard, blue eyes. That's a whole other topic. But so he had blue eyes, white hair, big old belly. And when he laughed, it shook like a bowl full of jelly. It really really did. So he was kind of Santa Claus, but he loved puns, and so I really appreciate puns because he did. And he was my buddy. He was absolutely, for a long time, my favorite person in the whole world. Okay, let me read the back. So this is the Bulgaria. I love this. I love I'm learning something. While, oh, I love this. Okay. While not yet widely known. Yeah, I agree. I didn't know. While not yet widely known, Bulgaria's terroir, what is that? Two words I gotta look up now, is perfectly suited for fine wine production, where vines have thrived since antiquity. What? Crushed Cabernet is carefully crafted. Ooh, say that 5 times fast. Crushed Cabernet is carefully crafted. What? In a state-of-the-art facility leading Bulgaria's wine quality revolution, where limitations are tossed aside. Meh. And expectations constantly surpassed. What? Yes! I love it. Even if it's shit, I love it. I love it. I love this write-up. It tells me absolutely nothing about the wine, but it tells me a lot about the pride and the struggles. It's like, this is an in-depth paragraph. You could read so much into this. It's fantastic. Go Bulgaria. Man. Yay. Okay. There we go. There we go. Again, this is a Cabernet, so I'm expecting some darker, like cherries, and maybe some spicy notes, maybe some chocolate notes, maybe some earthiness. I don't know. I'm making this up. How'd I do? Good? Oh, holy smack. You guys, Bulgaria. I'm telling my dad about them. Holy smokes. I didn't know they even had wine over there, let alone really good wine. This could compete, absolutely. It's very smooth. Are my teeth red yet? And I have just enough toppers. Perfect. Well, this has been a lovely time. I don't really think this is necessarily an ASMR video. It's not really a glow video either. It's really just me drinking wine, sharing my thoughts. Cheers to that. Also, I'll have you know that today, the date of recording is a Saturday, and it's, I can't actually read what time it is, but it's probably 9 p.m., like 2100. So this is how I'm choosing to spend my Saturday night, is with you and wine. And I may not release it because it's kind of embarrassing. Anyways, cheers. I love you guys so much, you have no idea. If I release this. Thank you. Seriously, thank you.